Hello and welcome back to another video of co-op fun in GeoGuessr. This week my guest is going to be King Maff, and unfortunately his recording didn't work in our video. He ran out of disk space, but I hope you'll enjoy the video nonetheless. Have fun. So you're ready, right?
I'm ready whenever you are, man.
Okay, then I'm gonna count us in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, this looks like... My first thought was the UAE, but everything's in English, and I'm not quite sure that fits.
The UAE does use English.
It does, but it does
Not
use...
as much.
There should still be something other than English here, right?
Yeah, maybe.
No, this looks way more African because it says Kenya here.
Okay.
Alright. There's a lot of like colored buses. I mean, it's a very big city, so it should be either Nairobi or maybe Mombasa.
Does it feel tropical?
Sort of, yeah. There's some tropical looking trees here.
That might be better to guess Mombasa then.
But for now, I think we should be fine to just search for which city it actually is.
All right. What car is it?
Black one.
The
with
snorkel?
I don't really know. I'm not good at GeoGuessr meta. It's a black car.
Does it have like a little tiny mirror on the left-hand side of the car?
Yes.
All right, I think that's in Nairobi.
Yep, Nairobi City County for a greener and cleaner city. Okay.
Perfect.
And we start on a giant, well, not giant, but relatively big roundabout.
How many roads are connecting into it?
Give me a second. There's a 2-lane road to the west. There's a 2-lane road to the south, one to the east, and one to the north. So 4 roads each direction.
What's in the middle of the roundabout?
Difficult to say. I'm not quite sure what that thing is. There's a clock here. And another thing. There's no statue or anything like that.
Okay.
I think, unless that's supposed to be a statue, but...
Because there are quite a few roundabouts in Kenya.
Yeah, I figured. I think it's a political ad or something. But yeah, that probably doesn't help. I'll try to find maybe a city name somewhere. Not a city name, a road name.
What orientation are you on currently? Northwest, west?
I'm currently going east of the roundabout, and that is pretty straight west-east, but it's actually slightly northeast, southwest.
All right, I think you're on A104.
Could be, potentially. The coverage here is pretty weird, like it bugs around a bit.
Are there any buildings on that roundabout?
On the roundabout itself...
Like a church, perhaps?
Or
a Nissan dealership?
There seems to be a park to the southwest. Probably to the northwest as well. Maybe even to the northeast. And there's a building to the southeast. But it's hard to tell what it is. It almost looks like just a giant residential building. Maybe it's a hotel of some sort. But it's sort of hidden behind the trees as well, and it doesn't really show me a name.
And you're heading east, you said?
I'm now heading east, yeah.
All right, you're going to be passing a lot of gas stations.
I might do. I've not consciously seen any of them. Most of the buildings here just have ads on them, and I don't think those are actually the names of the building. But there's one building here that's called Posta House, like post with an A added onto it and then house.
North or south of the road?
South.
And how far?
How far away from the roundabout, or how far?
Yeah, from the roundabout.
Not far. About 100 meters. Yeah, there's a Shell gas station here.
There's one.
There's also the Florida nightclub to the north of the
Florida
street.
nightclub.
Yeah. Oh, entrance at Banda Street. So I think Banda Street is the street
I
we're
already
on.
saw Banda Street.
Yeah.
There's Bunya. There's Holly. Poster Street, City Hall Way. You said something about Poster, right?
Yeah, it was Poster
POSTA
House.
Street.
Actually, the road we're on is Kenyatta Avenue.
I see Kenyatta Avenue right now.
Okay, that's good. And if
Did you start at the roundabout?
I started at the roundabout, yeah. I'm just not sure if Kenyatta Avenue continues after that roundabout.
It goes from the southwest to the northeast and goes through the roundabout.
Okay. Do you have more than one roundabout, or are you like clear on which roundabout it has to be?
I'm pretty clear about what roundabout it has to be if you started at the Kenyatta one.
Yeah.
All right. And then it says there's a Nairobi gallery to the southeast. If you're return to start, there's a parking lot to your northeast, the GPO parking lot.
Give me a
and
second.
then there's the Nyayo house, Nyayo house, which is right on the corner.
That on which corner?
The southeast corner.
Okay, that could fit. Yeah, there's a parking lot here. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I think we can guess.
All right, so that means we have to open up GeoGuessr.
Yep.
That means I actually have to start the challenge.
Yeah.
All right. So if you zoom into Nairobi,
I found it.
Okay.
I mean, I found the one you're describing to me. I will just quickly double check if that's the right one.
It's literally like north of the town name of Nairobi.
Yeah, it looks good. That should be it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, and we're on the southeast side of the roundabout.
All right, I'm ready to guess whenever.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, nice.
Perfect.
All right, your turn.
My turn. All right. We're outside of a co-op gas station.
Okay.
It's in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I see that because of the Canadian flag.
Mm-hmm.
Cardlock? I don't know if that's the name of a town, but it's 100% Canada. 100%. 6th Street and Van Horn. We'll come back to that when we figure out where we are. Green license plates. So I'm pretty sure that means it's Manitoba.
Okay.
Oh, Saskatchewan, sorry.
Saskatchewan, okay.
And actually, I have Manitoba. Brandon, Manitoba.
Okay. Manitoba after all.
Yes.
Okay. Is it kind of like a small village or a bigger?
It's a decent sized town. It looks like we got some tall-ish, not very. They're not like skyscrapers.
Okay.
To the east of where I currently am. And there's a rail line going through.
Okay. Could it be like a suburb to a big city, or is it just that town on its own?
It feels like it's a town, not a suburb.
Okay.
But where I'm from, everything is a suburb. So.
Okay.
But there is a truck that does say Brandon MB.
And
then it has a phone number.
See Brandon.
In Brandon, do you find a 6th Street and a Van Horn Ave?
See a 6th Street. I'll look for
We're
the other
on
one.
6th, over by the railroad crossing.
Oh, yeah, I can probably search for the railroad line, yeah. Oh, yeah, Van Horn Avenue. Yep, there it is.
All right,
and
so I'm on
co-op.
6th.
Yeah.
I'm on 6th in front of the co-op gas station.
Okay, take your map.
Okay.
Go to Brandon, Manitoba. Should stand out. It's like in the west. And then go relatively central. 6th Street should be easy to find. Right at the rail tracks.
Yep.
And there's the co-op gas bar.
All right, and we're right in front of that co-op gas bar sign.
Okay, give me a second to go into the map. And I'm ready to guess.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice. All right.
GG. I only went up and down that road. That's
Yeah.
pretty amazing. All
Okay.
right.
We're in Finland.
All right.
And
Is it an Ari in Finland?
no, it's an okay Finland.
Okay. Gen 2 coverage, Gen 3 coverage?
I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you the difference, but
Probably Gen 3. All right.
we're somewhere close to the 78, the yellow 78. And it goes west to Rovaniemi and south to Kajaani.
I found 77. You said 78?
78, yeah.
And what were those town names again?
Rovaniemi should be pretty big. Rovaniemi.
I have no idea where any town. Oh, I found Rovaniemi. Okay.
Yeah.
And I found 78, and that was what, north?
That is west of us.
Okay. And the other ones?
Kajaani is south of us. Kajaani.
See, 78 seems to stop when it goes into Rovaniemi.
Okay, in which direction?
Northwest. So it turns into 79.
Wait, let me
Do you have a distance to Rovaniemi?
No, but I just saw the Ranua Zoo, 4 kilometers to our west. And there's also not a hotel, but sort of like a
Ranua?
yeah.
All right, I found that town.
Okay, that should
and
be.
I found the zoo.
Yeah, that the town should be where we are, and we're on a bridge going over a lake.
There are 2 spots. Is it a short bridge or a long bridge?
Depends on your definition. It's about, I'd say, 100 meters long, and it goes west-east.
Is there land to your north?
Eventually, but
eventually, okay.
If I go east, there's a 4-way intersection.
How far?
200 meters, roughly. And there's a shop or something called Rautia to our south at the intersection.
Is it Rauta Hiken KY? RAUTAHEIKKINEN?
I don't think it's that, no.
Is that road Apiskuja? AAPISKUJA?
Give me a second. There's some road names here, I think. There's a road name here that's slightly blurred, but it starts with an A. But I don't think I can get it to show me fully.
Across the street, there should be another road called Kirkkotie. KIRKKOTIE.
It rings a bell, but I gotta check quickly. Kirkkotie. There's like a white sign that tells me that's that way, but I don't know if that's actually the name of the street.
All right. If you return to start and go to the west, the first street you come across that's named is Metsati. METSATIE.
Which way does it go?
It's on your south.
On our south. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So you're on the bridge.
I'm on the bridge, and I'm pretty central on the bridge.
All right. Time to open up the good old GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
All right. If you go to Finland and you go to the north, it's north of Oulu.
I found Ranua.
All right. And then there's that first bridge.
Okay.
Over the body of water, and you say your center?
Wait, just give me a second to... I'm not... okay, there. Yep. Yeah, that fits. Yep.
All right. And you're positive it's center?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, guess.
All right. Yep. Nice.
Not bad. It's taking us off the bridge, but you know what? Sometimes Google does.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like the bridge was way longer in game than on the map.
Yep. All right. We are in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and sadly, I don't recognize the language, but it feels Croatian.
Okay.
But it
It's
might not be Croatian.
it's difficult to differentiate down there if you're not used to it.
Yes. I do have a traffic circle. I do have a town of Varfudo. V A with a little dot on the top of it.
Uh-huh.
RFU umlaut. RDO umlaut.
Okay.
It might be Hungary because of all the accents.
Yeah, yeah, that would probably fit better.
And we have Korhaz. K O with the little dot on top of it. RHA with a dot on top of it. Z.
Okay.
We also have a +36 on an area code.
I
Well,
think
it's a country
that's
code.
just the country code, yeah.
Yeah, but that's usually at least helpful to figure out what
Yeah.
city it is. Your typical EU signs. Yeah, no, that word has 3 umlauts in it. This is Hungary.
Yeah. Yeah, it
100%
fits.
Hungary. All right. I got something that says DAK on a truck, DAKK, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
That doesn't sound like a typical Hungarian city name.
No accents at all.
Hmm.
Yeah, Hungarian telephone poles. Okay.
Okay.
I have the Almaty apartment house with a .hu, so I know it's Hungary. I don't know if Almaty, ALMA with an accent, SY.
Would sound to me more like a housing company of some sort. It could be a city, but I don't recognize it. Mm-hmm. So are you like in a big city?
It feels like a typical European town. It doesn't feel like a city.
Okay.
I haven't seen a building taller than maybe 3 or 4 stories.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's, typical of Hungary though.
Yeah. I wouldn't be expecting any skyscrapers in Hungary.
Yeah. I have street names, but that's not important. Not yet, at least. Building names.
Road numbers would be great.
Yes. And distances would be great. There is a small stream/river, and we started on a bridge over it.
Okay.
There's an Aldi in a place, and it says Bicere Utka. Bicere.
Yeah, that's a street. Uccia is normally a street.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Here's a big traffic circle. And it just tells me that there's a hospital nearby. Thought I saw a blue sign. It's gone. There is a bus that says Dock on it as well. So that's the second time I've seen Dock. DAKK.
Could be like just a bus company, or was the first time you saw that?
The first time was on a truck.
Okay. Huh.
Okay, so we're over by it. I have a sign pointing west to Bucharest. I also have Becky Skaba, BEKE. The E's have accent marks on them. SCSABA, and that's in the same direction as Bucharest.
Are you sure you mean Bucharest and not Budapest?
It says Bucharest on the sign. It's probably to Budapest, but it says Romania.
Okay.
There's
yeah, I see Bekeshawa.
Okay, that is to the west. I also have Sarkad, SARKAD.
Yeah, I see that.
All right.
That a different direction or the same direction?
That's to the north.
Okay.
When I return to start,
yeah,
we have a little river. I'm east. And that's where I have the town of Korhaz. and Varfudo.
Uh, hmm. I don't see.
I'm east of where we just were.
Yeah. That.
Visit Eula. Gyula. That's the town we're in.
Yeah, Eula. Mm-hmm.
Eula.
That fits.
So we're in the town of Eula.
The bridge of like which way is the river going? The small.
It's going east-west.
Okay. Does it look more like a city center to you, or more like outskirts of it somewhere?
We're outskirts of the city.
Okay. You had some names of streets before, didn't you?
Yes. Let me see if I can. They're black signs with black text.
Ideal.
So, ideal for figuring out where we are in GeoGuessr.
Mm.
Nearby, I don't have anything. I had stuff closer to where we were. Let me go the other direction. I have part U. It looks like PART space U.
Okay.
And then we'll go to the other side because the blur.
Part, yeah, I see that. Part Ucha, yeah. That was south of your bridge, right?
Yes, it's just south of the bridge.
Yep. And north of the bridge should be one street to the west. That should be Docha Georgi Ucha, which is DOZSA, then space GY umlaut ORGY.
It looks like it. It's very blurry, and when I get closer, it's covered by a tree.
Yeah, okay. Take your map. That's fine.
All right, we're closer to the north of that bridge.
Okay.
All right, so Hungary,
and like the southeast corner, sort of, with the border to Romania.
Yep, and with Eula.
Yeah, Eula, and we're in sort of center of town, more towards the east. You might be able to see a bridge. The bridge has a POI on it that says Lakat Emlekeli.
Okay.
All right. Got it?
Yeah, go a little bit north of the water.
Okay.
Like, put your cursor so it's like midway of the water.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice. 3 meters.
Dude, my path logger in here is great.
Yeah?
All right. And let me bring back up Google Maps. All right.
Okay.
Where are we?
South America.
Okay. Color license plate?
Give me a second. There's some cars here. This one's white. This one's yellow.
The car is yellow or the plate is yellow?
The plate.
Okay, so that's more like Colombia.
This one almost looks like it's a white plate, but it has a yellow border on the top. This one's white again. Yeah, back is
telephone
also...
poles, street signs.
I don't think describing the telephone poles is a good idea.
Does it taper to a point?
It's... Wait. It has sort of 3 steel pipes sticking out with... I don't think this is a good idea of explaining it. I'll just look for signs. I'll just there's no divider line here. There's a yellow line at the edge of the road.
Okay, so it's not Chile.
Could be true. There's a big lake to our south.
You think it's Lake Titicaca?
No, not that big.
Okay.
That sign might be helpful. It might actually be Lake Titicaca. Never mind. Because that sign says it, and it says Puno. I think Puno is a town I recognize.
Puno?
Yeah.
Yep, that is right on Lake Titicaca
Yeah.
and Peru.
There's also the
All
Peruvian
right.
flag there, so that's good. We start on rail tracks to the east of Lake Titicaca.
To the east of
Yeah,
Titicaca?
not actually in the big city of Puno, but in like a small village to the east of the lake.
The east of the lake is Bolivia.
We might
Unless
be.
we're north.
I think this here might be the border.
Okay.
I mean, there's a guy here that lifts sort of like a gate for the Google car. I don't know if that's actually the border though. Seems like a bit.
Do you have a town name by any chance?
Not yet. I've got a hotel here at the end of the road though.
Where are the mountains?
The mountains are. I kind of want to say all around us. But we're actually like on the sort of northeastern edge of the lake.
Okay.
And there's a road here and it ends in a hotel, which is called Hotel Libertador. And it still says Peru on it, so we're definitely still in
So we're on
Peru.
the Peruvian side.
Mm-hmm.
The only store I have two things showing up over in that area near the border. One is called Lago Ticani, which is a shop, and the other is Colego Tilali, which is a college. I don't have anything else coming up.
Do you see a small village called Nueva Esperanza?
Not on the north.
But you do see it, or
No,
you're just searching on the north? Okay.
Searching on the north right now.
Okay.
You said Nueva what?
Esperanza. Eranza. I'm also.
I don't see that on the south either.
I'm not sure we're on the northeast side of the lake anymore because it looks like this might be a continuation of the lake.
Well, the lake is massive.
Yeah,
and if we're on the Peruvian side,
that's the problem.
How close to the water are you?
If I go like 100 meters south of the starting point, I'm on sort of a road that crosses the lake and goes like there's water west of me, there's water east of me, and it goes onto maybe a small island that has only the hotel on it and nothing else.
I see two islands that
Okay.
it might be. One is called Isla Quipitahua, Quipatahua, and then that connects to the Isla Chilata, Chilata. But I'm not seeing anything on.
Okay.
Well, I see like little squares, but that's not real.
Yeah.
Oh, I found some hotels. Okay. I have the Castillo de Titicaca, the La Casona de Blas, and the Titicaca Relos and Chateau.
Okay, it shouldn't be any of them, I think. The hotel was called Hotel Libertador.
The only town I'm really seeing is Oyoyo. Oyuyo. In that general area.
Okay, I'll go a bit further west and check out the big city here and see if that might actually be Puno.
The Tapicala Hotel Lago. There's quite a few hotels on here. Villa di Cocota, CCOTA.
I haven't seen that.
If you're in Puno, there's the Hotel Jose Antonio Puno.
That's the thing. I don't think I'm in Puno. Do you see like rail tracks through Puno?
Let's see. No.
Okay, we might not.
Maybe that's a rail line. There could be a small rail line that kind of follows it. What was the name of the hotel again?
Libertador.
Libertador?
Libertador.
Well, we're gonna have a problem because there are a lot of hotels just in the water. Like they're just in the
Okay,
water.
let's just hope that Radox didn't choose that place in the water.
'Cause there's a Hotel Flotante.
Mm. But no, we're definitely in Puno. I just
Okay.
found like a college building as well that says Puno on it. Um, Puno should be mm, like it is.
Are you by the ferry?
Um, I'm sort of right now. I'm on the north. I should be on the northern edge of the city. There's like one main road going through it, and
Yeah.
south of me is the lake.
All right. So the hotels I have over there is an island that has the GHL Hotel Lago Titicaca and the Euros Titicaca Sleep. Those are on the island.
Okay.
North of that is the Zima Puno, the XIMA Puno, and the Casa Andina Premium Puno. And then we have a bunch of hotels in the water to the east.
I've actually got a street name here.
All right.
Avenida Sesquicentenario.
Okay. Yeah.
SESQ.
So that,
Okay.
that runs from the southernmost point of the roads. I know generally where you are.
Okay.
Are you on that island?
You should follow that road. It should go west-east.
Yep.
And you should follow that all the way to the east.
Okay. And then it
Until
curves down and goes across.
yeah, it curves south, and then it goes across potentially the lake.
Yes.
Yep. And I start on the rail tracks just north of that. Like just after it crosses to the south or turns to the south.
Before you cross over to the island?
Yep.
So to your northeast should be Avenue Euros Chuluni. Chulluni.
I don't have a road name here.
It looks like it's a kind of big one. If you go down a little bit, on your north is the Zima Puno, the XIMA Puno. It looks like there's a circle that's on the northern part. There should be two entrances.
Wait a second. What is this thing? There's the Eco Inn hotels here.
That's probably one of the ones in the water.
Okay. If I follow this street, it just goes to the east and
curve
and follows the railway line and then curves to the north.
Yes. Okay. So I know where you are.
Okay.
It's just the hotel isn't there.
Okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
All right.
All right. So I'll take my map. Puno.
Yep. If you can, I forget what country we're in already. If you
Peru.
zoom into Puno, yeah. If you zoom into Puno,
Okay.
there is an Isla Estoves, and then just north of that is where the rail line is.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's it. Mm-hmm.
All right. So guessing in 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice. Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah, that went well.
Yeah. Some of those were definitely a little bit more tricky than others. But 25,000.
Yeah, I think we just needed a bit of time getting used to playing with each other in Nairobi. That was a round that didn't need to take as long as it did, I think.
No, and then, finding everything else seemed to work out perfectly. That was fun. I enjoyed that.